Good morning, everyone. So, this is Emily, and I am back with another video today. So, what I am doing today is I am talking about something totally different. This is the first time that I'm bringing this to my channel, but first, let me give a brief introduction. I am a 36-year-old African American female. I'm a single mom of a 8-year-old, and she'll be 9 in May. And I am a custodian for a local school here in South Carolina. So I do budgeting videos. I talk about paying off debt. I talk about personal finance. And I am no way an expert on this topic, but I am just showing you guys what I am doing to get myself out of debt, save money, and eventually buy a house. So today's video is going to be something new, and I'm going to talk about my sinking funds. So what you see here are my sinking funds, and I house my sinking funds at Capital One. And I have 2 credit cards with them, as well as 1 checking account, and I have 11 sinking funds with Capital One. I've had my sinking funds for over a year now, and I'm going to share with you guys the amounts that I have in my sinking funds, as well as the categories that I have. So I decided to start sinking funds because I noticed that I was busting my budget with a lot of things that was coming up that I knew about, but I did not plan for in advance. So I decided to start sinking funds to help me budget throughout the year. So we're going to ignore this block right here because that is just my credit card, which is it has a negative balance because I have paid that credit card off. And I'll talk about that in another video. I'll talk about me paying off debt. So I have 2 credit cards with them that I have paid off. And I know that this is showing a good bit of information, but all of my account numbers are hid. You might just see the last 4 digits. But let's go ahead and get started, and let's talk about the different ones that I have. So the first sinking fund that I have my emergency fund, which I have here at Capital One, and I have $1,102.24 in that account. So I plan on adding to that account this year, and I will come back and share with you guys when I add more money to my emergency fund. I would like to have a bigger emergency fund for certain reasons. And the reason is I only have one source of income right now. And I am the only person in my house that is working, just because it's just me and my daughter. So I feel like I need to have a bigger emergency fund in place, especially in times like now that this coronavirus is going on. I feel like I need to have at least 3 to 6 months of living expensive or of my bills in this account. So as time go on, I will be adding to this emergency fund, but that's just the basic emergency fund that's recommended by Dave Ramsey. He recommends that you have $1,000 in your emergency fund, and I have $1,102, so I have a little bit over $1,000. Okay, so the next one here is car tires. So I have a car that is paid for, and I know that I need maintenance and tires and oil changes and stuff like that. So I opt to put money aside for that. So I need 2 front tires. So I have $250 sitting inside of this account for that, which I'll be getting those soon. So this will be depleted, and I will be starting over. Okay, so I have Ashton Babysitter Fund. And Ashton Babysitter Fund, I recently added this sinking fund because I saw that it was days where either she got sick and I needed a babysitter, or there was days that she was out and I had to work and I needed to pay a babysitter for her. And a lot of times it came up when I hadn't planned for it and it was not in the budget. So I just started throwing money in this sinking fund account for whenever those times come up and I won't have to bust my budget trying to get money for a babysitter. So right now I have $125.84 in that account. Okay, we're going to scroll down. Okay, the next sinking fund that I have is car maintenance. Car maintenance, I have $200.24 sitting in that account. And I am going to pull this out today because I am on spring break from my job and I need some car maintenance done on my car. So I'm going to pay $100. I've already paid $100 towards my car maintenance, but I'm going to pay the extra $100, and then the parts for the car that I need for my car is about $100. So that $200 will be depleted today for car maintenance. Okay, household. I have $40.09 in my household sinking fund, and I'm just randomly putting $20 here and there in this household sinking fund because I always need things for the house. So that's gonna be that's there for that reason. And I use that for like laundry detergent, garbage bags, Ziploc bags, dish detergent, soap, toothpaste, stuff like that. So I am adding to that sinking fund as we speak. So I have $40.09 in there. Okay, Ashton fund activities. Okay, so I have an Ashton fund, which is for her activities. A lot of times her best friend will come up from the city that's close to us, and they like to go to these play factories like Sky Zone and Monkey Joe's or Kangaroo Jack's. Some of the little play places, and it costs money to get in those places. And a lot of times she come up really a couple of days in advance. So I don't really have a notice, and I might have already budgeted out my money for that pay period. So I decided to put some money in this account once I had got my taxes. And I have $280.23 in there now. So whenever she comes up and they decide that they want to go to Sky Zone or something like that, I can just pull money out of here and I won't bust my budget for that pay period or that check. So I thought this is also a new sinking fund that I had added because I saw that I was busting my budget because she would come and they would want to do things and I didn't have it planned. So I decided to put that sinking fund in place as well. Okay, so the next one sinking fund that I have is gifts and birthdays, and I have $25.41 in that. And that's just self-explanatory. It's for any kind of gifts, birthdays, baby showers, etc. So I got $25.41 in there, and I'm actually going to fund this sinking fund this pay period. I'm going to add an additional $25 to that sinking fund this pay period. Okay, so I have another one sinking fund for Ashton. This one is called Ashton's Clothes, and I have $100.49 sitting in there. And I will probably be using this in the next couple of weeks to purchase her some spring/summer clothes. And that also depends on if this coronavirus thing is going to be extended out. If it's going to be extended out, she's not going to need any clothes, and I'm just going to leave this money in there until back to school time. Because if she's going to just be playing and stuff outside, she can wear all the clothes that she had last summer. So if they're not going to go back to school, then I'm not even going to use this money. I will just save it for back to school for next school season. Okay, so then I have the Emily Fund. The Emily Fund is my sinking fund for myself, and I have $845.20 in that sinking fund. And that is for my dental needs right now. So right now it's for dental needs and for bras. I need some more dental work done, which has been put on hold because of this coronavirus thing. So I just have the money sitting in there for whenever I start getting the rest of my dental work done. I did have some dental work done with the last couple of weeks, and I spent about $200. That so this I have went in here and I did spend about $200. So I actually had more money than what you see here. And then I have $45 in here for bras. So I need to get new bras. So I'm saving towards that as well. My bras are very expensive, you guys. I'm very busty, so my bras run about $70 a pop. If I can catch them on sale, that's usually what I do. I try to catch them on sale. But the original price for my bras are like $70 a pop through Lane Bryant. So whenever the bras go on sale at Lane Bryant, I usually stock up, get about 5 or 6 bras to last me for about 6 months. And then when they have their next semi-annual sale, I'll grab 6 more. So that's usually how I do that. Okay, so the next sinking fund I have is for Ashton again, and this is the Ashton After School Sinking Fund, which I'm not really just using this for after school. This has her money for her summer camp in here. And like I said before, everything has totally changed because of the coronavirus. So I'm not even sure if they're going to have camp this year. At this point, we're just kind of on hold. So if they do have the summer camp, $300 of this is for her summer camp, and I have $70 in here towards her after school, to pay for her after school. She hasn't been going to after school because obviously the schools are closed across the country. So I just been putting the money in here. So I have $70 of after school in here and $300 towards her summer camp. So I have a total of $370.59 in this account for Ashton. The next account is Debt Snowball Payoff. I have $978.92. All the money that is in here is all the overtime I had worked between October of last year to about February of this year. So I got all my overtime and I just threw it in this account to pay off debt. And I decided just to not go ahead and pay for it, but just sit it inside this account because times are uncertain. So I'm glad that I did put this in this account because we just don't know what's going to happen. And I believe that everybody needs to be in storm mode and just be saving at this point. I don't believe anyone should just be paying any debts or anything. I do believe that you need to be paying your bills and basically just store money away because we don't know how long this coronavirus is going to last. And obviously, our economy has taken a hit and is going to take a future hit as well. So I just opted to leave this money in here for right now. But once this is all over and I don't have to touch this money, I will be sending this money to my federal student loans, which is my greatest amount of debt. So that $978 is just sitting here for the time being. And once this is all over, I will start paying off my student loans again. So yeah, and then this stuff down here, that's just showing my checking account with them. I have nothing in that checking, just 28 cents. And then this is that other credit card, which I paid off, which is $1.05. I have basically a balance left of $1.05. So I don't owe them anything. I just have a credit basically with them. I paid those 2 credit cards off when I had got my taxes. And that's that, you guys. So I want to show you guys another way that I track my sinking funds. And I'll come back in another video and show you a way that I keep up with what I add and take away from these sinking funds. I have a book where I write down all of my transactions. And I got that idea from a YouTuber here on YouTube. Her name is Lisa Marie. And I will make sure when I do that video, I will give her credit where credit is due because she actually put me on to a very good method of writing down what I'm taking and depositing into my sinking funds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about Capital One, leave me a comment down in the comment box.